the Sasha Renee.
Hello.
I mean, it just makes me excited every time I see you when you come. And when I know that you're here, I know we're going to have a good time.
Oh, you know that.
A good time is definitely going to be had.
We're definitely going to have fun.
Yes. I got a question for you. What does the FFIAs mean to you?
What does the FFIAs mean to me? First of all, I am so honored to be here. This is my third year. This is the third year of FFIAs. This is my third year as a presenter. I am really excited and honored that they keep welcoming me back. I think FFIAs, or FIAs as some people call them, is all about excellence.
Yes.
It's celebrating all that is excellent in the plus community. We see so many people talk about, body shaming, body positivity, more acceptance. There are so many talented people here, people that are behind the cameras, people that are in front of the cameras, people that are influencers, that are really getting the word out about the importance of the plus community and the full figure community. So I think today is really, another opportunity to celebrate all that is excellent in our community.
Wow. Well said. We need to get that on a quote. We need to put it on
Okay.
the cover of a magazine.
Oh, well, I want some copyrights.
Okay, period.
So, what would you want to see more of?
Well, I think we're already on that road, which is to see more people celebrating and also supporting a lot of independent designers, a lot of creatives who necessarily don't get the big deal. They don't get the big break. You're not seeing them on commercial television. You're not seeing them in commercial ads. But there are a lot of talented people out there, everybody from photographers to videographers to bloggers, influencers, designers, models, and I think we need to see more of that, because I think when people go to a website or they go to a television screen, they want to see a reflection of themselves.
Absolutely.
Right? We should be setting the standard. It shouldn't be the industry setting the standard for us.
Absolutely.
So when I look on the screen, I want to see a curvy woman. I want to see a woman who necessarily doesn't have the perfectly airbrushed body, but more importantly, has some rolls, has some stretch marks, because those are signs that someone has lived, right? If you have a scar, that means you have been injured and you have healed.
Absolutely.
So there is a story there to be told. If you airbrush that scar or that mark, then you really don't know that person and their story.
Absolutely. Beautifully said.
Yes.
Thank you so
Lived
much,
and you
Sasha.
survived. I love
Yes,
that.
absolutely. Thank you so much, Sasha.
Thank you.
Stopping by the red carpet to chat with little old us.
Little old y'all, thank you for chatting with little old me.
We will see you on the inside.
Oh, I will see y'all
Absolutely.
inside.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yes.
I love it. Thank you.
So, Miss Sheena Hostel,
Yes.
welcome, welcome, welcome.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Yes, absolutely.
And
yes.
I mean, you look absolutely amazing. Who are you wearing?
I am wearing ASOS this evening.
Wow.
2020 spring wedding collection, actually.
Wedding Connect?
Wedding collection from ASOS from 2020. And we popped the tag on this one today.
Oh, popping the
We had
tag?
to show up for Full Figure Industry Awards. I'm super excited to be here, first of all. Completely honored.
Well, Sheena, I do know that I see you on Instagram and Facebook and all of the interwebs, and you're always looking fabulous.
Thank you.
My question to you is, how do you define style?
Let's see. I would say I would define it as personality.
Yes.
Yes, because you can allow your outfit to speak for you before you open your mouth. It can set the tone, it can set your vibe, the
Yes.
energy as soon as you walk into the room, passing someone, and that's really, really important. So yeah, that's how I would describe it.
Absolutely. So, can you tell us what does the FFIAs mean to the culture, in your opinion?
Well, first of all, this is a huge platform that needed to be created long time ago. So it's a huge personal part of my life to come here to celebrate what we have done, to acknowledge each other, to support each other, and to really give each other flowers as we're still here, as we're still creating, and to push one another like, hey, you can do it. Because there's so many other different industries, but when it comes to the Full Figured Industry Awards, something's different. Because we got the juice, we got the style,
definitely have
we
the
got the
juice.
confidence, and we look better doing it. Okay?
Come on.
Quote me if you want to.
Okay.
So that's just how I feel about it. So yes, it's all about Full Figure, baby.
Thank you so much for stopping by the
Thank
red
you.
carpet
Of
to speak with
course.
us. Can you please tell the world where we can find you on the social media,
Yes,
on the interwebs, on
absolutely.
Beyonce's interwebs?
Oh yes, absolutely. I would love to share that Beyonce's internet. So you can definitely find me on Instagram at Miss Pastel, MS POSTELL, as well as Bi-Coastal Model Management. I am a curvy model here in New York. So, you know, hire me, let's talk about it. So, yes.
Come on, God.
Yes.
I love it. What's going on? So we have Miguel Perdomo.
Yes.
Okay, I want to make sure I get that right because listen, I will screw up her name in a heartbeat.
Nah, it's all good. It's
Welcome,
all good.
welcome, brother. It's so good to have you back again.
It's
Because
good
you
to
were
be
here.
here.
You were here the first year.
The first year,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So tell me, what have you been up to? What you got in the lab? What you been mixing up? I've been seeing you on the interwebs and stuff.
Man, I've been working, man. I've been grinding, man.
Grinding hard.
Exactly.
Yes,
Exactly.
you're setting the tone and raising
Oh,
the
yeah.
bar really high.
I'm trying to.
Absolutely.
You
So
know.
tell us, how do you define style from a male perspective?
Style to me is who you are as a person. Like I know a lot of me, for instance, me and a lot of my friends, we don't really wear like the high Louis Vuitton, the Gucci's. We don't care for that.
You sure about that?
Yeah, because we thrift store dudes. We thrift store kings. I'll kill you with $100 outfit.
This man don't look like no thrift store. Okay,
I
I hear you talking.
I'm trying to tell you, I'm a DIY guy.
Right. I believe it.
Believe me, the thrift store, that's where I'm always at. I'm
Okay.
there all the time, man.
Yeah, I
So
find a
for
lot of my
me-
pieces at the thrift store.
Exactly. So for me, it's more of how you feeling, your sense of style, is how you feeling for that day.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, I came in some tech pants, some J's, and a nice little sweater, comfortable. You know, classy but comfortable. I'm not.
But I mean,
I'm not the suit guy too much. I don't really like wearing suits because it's too.
A little stuffy.
Yeah, too stuffy for me, man. I
got
like
you.
to be
I feel you.
comfortable.
Yeah,
You
well,
know?
we appreciate you in this industry for the big and tall.
I
You
appreciate
represent
y'all
it
too.
well, brother.
Thank you, man.
Absolutely. And we thank you so much for stopping by the red carpet.
Thank you.
And
I
we're going to
appreciate
see
it.
you on the inside. You know,
sure,
we're going to
for
wrap
sure.
it up.
Thank you so much.
Here we go. Miss Maddie Jones in the
Yes,
building. She done switch roles real quick with us.
I sure did. Big switcheroo.
Oh my God, the hostess with the mostest.
With
I mean, with the mostest. I mean, it's just good to be in your presence.
Thank
And
you so much.
I just want to actually take this time out to just thank you for all that you've done
Thank
and
you.
all that you're going to do
Thank
for so
you.
many people who look like me and who look like you. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
So
Thank
welcome
you so
to
much.
welcome to this year's FFIAs.
Yes.
And I guess my question for you, I got a couple questions for you. But actually the first question is, how do you define style? Since you know you are Miss Style yourself, how do you
listen.
define style?
I think style is something that's very personal
Yes.
and something that develops over time. If
Absolutely.
you look at my style from 5 years ago, it's not the same as it was 10 years ago or even 15 or 20 years from now. It's how you express yourself on a daily basis. Some days I'm glam, some days I'm in sweats, some days I have makeup, some days. However you express yourself is your style aesthetic. You don't have to look a certain way
Right.
to be fabulous.
Right.
You're fabulous and the confidence comes from within.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So, what exactly would you like to see more of when it comes to this industry? And I know you asked this question earlier, but I'm interested to hear what you have to say when it comes to people like me trying to get into the industry.
Ooh, I could write you a book.
We've been waiting for this
Hold
book now. For real.
Yes, I want to hear.
What we need more is this, and this is something that I've shared with Tawana. We need more of the celebration of us from us. A lot of times our industry doesn't recognize our own because we're waiting for somebody else from the outside to recognize us. I don't need the outside to do that. I need my people to recognize who I am. It's because they know what I go through, what you go through, all the sweat, blood, and tears that we go through to lift this industry and community up. So we're not waiting for them because they don't care. We care because we're the ones that are feeling the effects of it. And for you, my love, exactly what I want to tell you is take your time and be your most genuine self. Always and forever. Definitely do your work. Don't be discouraged. Things take time, things take effort, but when you're walking your journey, no matter how many hills, how many challenges come your way, that journey and that prize and that goal is yours.
Come on, wisdom.
you.
I mean, she just dropped.
Listen,
a
my grandfather
whole
was a
lot of
minister,
wisdom
so
in
listen.
your lap. I mean, in your lap. I hope you took. Listen,
You think I did it?
we waiting for the book, Maddie.
It's
We're waiting for
coming.
the book.
It's coming. Listen, the collection came. It took a long time, and it
Oh,
came.
But sometimes it just takes time.
I know
Good
it
things
takes
take
time.
time.
Like I said, it
Absolutely.
takes time. Listen, it took me a long time to come out with a collection. The book is next. It's coming.
Thank you so much for stopping by the red carpet
Thank
to
you.
chat with us. How
Thank
can they find you on the internet?
Yes. Look for Plus Jones and Plus Model Magazine everywhere on the internet.
Thank you so much.
Thank
We'll
you.
see you on the
Thank
inside.
you. Yes.
All right, so we are very much so honored to have the executive producer, the founder, and all of the things for the Full Figure Industry
All the
Awards.
things.
All of the things, our inspiration. The one, huh? Tawana Blasting Game. So
I feel like you're looking. Why you feel? I feel like you're shy. Are you shy?
I'm a little bit.
You can't be because you're my boss, and I know you're not shy. But we thank you so much for all that you've done, and I just want to personally thank you for just giving me the opportunity to do this that I would have never thought that I would be able to do, and the opportunity to do your hair. I mean, I got a chance to do your hair today.
Yes.
You know, we didn't pull anything out the box this year. Listen, this was custom made, Nathaniel Jaye. Absolutely. But listen, what are you so excited about this year? Actually, I mean, let me rephrase that. What does this year mean to you that is so different than the previous years?
I feel like we are like officially back.
Yeah.
First year we knocked it out the park. Second year we had to do virtual. Well, rewind. Second year we didn't do the show because of the C word. The third year we went virtual.
Yeah.
This is like our fourth official year, and I'm excited. I feel like we are back.
Yeah.
So this is what I missed. I miss seeing people, hugging people, and seeing us get dressed up.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like a family. It
It
really is like a family.
is. I miss my family. This is like a family reunion right here.
Oh, it is a
love
family
it.
reunion.
I
You
love
know what
it.
we do at the family reunion? We eat and we have a good time.
Yes.
Absolutely.
and then cut up.
we
Yes.
cut, so a good time will be had on tonight.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Stay tuned for the bloopers from the dressing room.
Oh, no. We won't see. Nobody won't see that. I'm sorry. So what's next? What do you have cooking up in the lab?
Ooh,
I feel like, is it a secret? You don't want nobody to know?
What's next? I mean, I don't have any time for doing anything else. Like, I have to be a mom. I have
But
the
you doing a
magazine.
good job at that. You do,
I have work in healthcare. I do
she don't want us to know. It's all right.
industry awards.
All
I
right,
don't have
Beyonce,
any
keep a
time
secret.
for
Y'all better
anything
keep a
else.
secret.
It's a secret. Okay. So I
Okay.
have one question for you. What is the one word that you would use to describe this journey?
Oh
Play with
God.
me more questions now. Come on.
The one word, I guess probably fulfilling.
Yes.
I always feel like as long as I am, giving back, as long as I'm living my purpose, as long as I'm helping people, like personally, I just feel fulfilled. So that's it. That's a good question.
And you're succeeding.
Yes, thank you.
Above and beyond.
Thank you. I
Did you ever
appreciate
think that this was going to ever
No,
get to this level?
absolutely not. I just knew when we did the show the first year that we was probably gonna have like 20 people there. I just knew it. But having our second sold out show is it's amazing. I didn't see this coming at all.
Well, I'm so excited. I'm just happy to be here, in New York with the people, cutting it up. And we cut something, and she's bossy. She's a boss, and she's real bossy. But you know what? We equally give each other a hard time.
Yes, absolutely.
We got all the emails to prove it.
Yes, and the inbox messages. Yes, we do.
All right. Well,
Yes.
that's been nice. Thank you so much, Tawana.
Thank you. And honestly, I just want to thank everybody for, just supporting the industry and really coming together to just really honor us. Because some of these people are not even nominees or honorees, but they showed up for the industry. And I really appreciate that. So keep showing up for the industry.
Keep showing up.
Keep showing up.
That's good.
Absolutely.
Yes. Thank you so much.
No,
And thank you for doing my hair.
I mean, I do what I can with little style and talent
Yes,
that I
I've
have.
been waiting to be touched by Nathaniel for a long time,
Come
honey.
on, touch.
Oh, well, sometimes it takes time. And who did your makeup?
Shanika Pickens.
Oh, the Shanika Pickens.
Yes,
Listen,
yes.
I love her.
Yes.
She's like, I look up to her. She don't know it, but I look up to her. She's a
Yeah,
beautiful
she's
person.
amazing.
She
She's
really is.
amazing. When I reached out to her and asked her, I mean, of course, she has another engagement today, but she came and she showed up for me, and I appreciate that. And of course, Robert E. Knight made my dress.
Robert?
Yes,
Knight?
Robert made
Come
my
on,
dress.
Rob.
So,
All right.
yeah.
Get into it. You look like a princess. Come on,
Thank you.
Cinderella.
I feel like a princess.
But you look like one, as you
Thank
should.
you.
As
Thank you.
should.
I appreciate you.
Queen Bee.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We're going to have a good time.
Thank you. And thank you guys for doing this. I appreciate it. I appreciate the people when I call and I reach out to people and they be like, yeah, just say when and where. Yeah, that's what everybody, when I made the phone call to people was like, yeah, just tell me where to be. And I thank y'all.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yes.
Okay.
And when I got with Tawana, we talked about flavor. They look at us as if we're supposed to wear a tent. You know, you're supposed to be in a tent with some sweats and all of this
And
foolishness.
nobody here is wearing a tent today.
Thank you.
That's
There are no
right.
tents here today, baby.
Okay.
We are sexy. We are exciting. We are exotic. Woo. And we have sauce. And we have flavor.
I love it. Sauce and flavor. I love that.
And that's what this is all about.
And so, where do you see the product? Let's say a year from now, do you see it dropping another one next year?
For men. Yeah. For the thick and tall man. That's right. So it's the Pass Madame is French for thick lady or thick Madame. Because this is who we are. Look at us, look at you. Look at us, look at all of us. As beautiful, thick women who can walk this what we call this red carpet. We can walk it with the elegance. And we can walk it with the pride and hold our shoulders up and be proud that I got hips and all of this good stuff going on, baby. I got some good stuff going on up here. I got sauce and flavor, baby. So that's what this is all about. And this whole event is to celebrate us.
Right.
And we're celebrating us. And our sexy, the plus in us. Like that. Thank you.
With the hashtag. All you see the hashtag.
That's
Yeah.
That's it. The plus in us.
So, can you tell us where the people can follow you? Your handle?
Absolutely. JackieHavna.com, MallyBoucher.com, our fragrance of Mally Boucher, or just Google Esmeda. And it will show up.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I'm excited. I can't wait to see this.
But it's going to get a sample. I hope lots of them. There's some of the bags so that we can share. And I give up to those that want to it's sexy.
So, can you tell us what's one of the major things that you have to have in your closet?
Me personally, a black suit.
Okay.
Well, not like this, but a black suit, a white shirt, black shoe.
Nice, classic.
Yeah.
Classic.
Keep it classic. Yeah.
Love it.
Robert, what does it mean to be nominated tonight? Tell me.
Three times a charm. Let's hope and pray we get this going again. So third time's a charm. So I'm excited.
Come a long way.
Yes.
I mean, I've known you for so many years. How do you feel the industry has changed? What does the Full-Figured Industry Awards, mean to our industry and our
This is like mega. This is mega. This is major. It's like the full figure industry doesn't get the props that it does, that it needs. So every little bit helps, and all the love that we can share across the board in the full figure industry is a beautiful thing.
You've been such a great big part of it.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes, you're welcome. My pleasure. My pleasure.
And what are your hopes for the FFIAs for the future?
That it gets bigger and bigger and better. Looking at everyone tonight, the ladies, the gentlemen, everyone looks good. So that part is great. Now, let's move on to the next. Get these awards out and enjoy them.
Awesome. Thank you so much,
You're welcome.
Robert. Great show.
So much MVP Collections for coming tonight. You look amazing.
Thank you so much.
So
As
do
do
you. As do you. Gorgeous.
Absolutely.
That dress.
Thank you.
You are wearing that dress.
Yes, she is.
Thank you.
So
Yeah.
I'm really interested to know tonight because I'm breaking new into the fashion industry. What is the one thing that you think everyone should have in their closet?
You want to go first?
I know you were ready.
Well, I feel that everyone should have everything from MVP Collections because MVP Collections, no size, it's not a problem. So any size, you can look fabulous, you can look wonderful with MVP Collections.
Wonderful. And what's that website? MVPcollections.com.
.com.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Let's talk about the men's fashion industry.
Yes.
I've been in the industry for a really long time, and I feel like it's come such a long way. Tell me how MVP is inserting themselves in pushing that needle forward for men's fashion.
I can appreciate MVP Collections. I was once 700 pounds and I lost 308 pounds. And MVP Collections, they make you feel like a supermodel. I'm not a supermodel at all, but with their clothes, they make you feel that way.
You look that way.
And I appreciate it, but it's all because of MVP Collections. And I mean it, I have everything in their line in my closet, literally.
And can you talk about MVP and the
Yes,
future of
yes,
MVP?
yes. I think, MVP Collections launched in the end of 2016. I think the conversation was, the struggles that the bigger guy has finding options that are more fashionable.
Right.
And I think the vision here was, how do we give this guy more options and more stylish options? Now, as JB has mentioned, it's all about quality and fit. And I think that's the key. And what we try to do is do something that's just not basic, something that's a little bit more original, a little bit more on trend, a little bit more stylish. I mean, right now we're in DXL, we're in king size, we're in Macy's, Nordstrom, like on their site. So we are trying to keep that conversation going for the big and tall community. And I know with COVID, coming out of COVID, we had 3 years, but we continued to navigate and keep the conversation going. And I think, events like this, it's important for us to be a part of, to help continue to drive that conversation so we're not forgotten and we continue to raise the bar for the community. Yeah. So we're proud to be sponsors. We try where we can. And I think it brings me joy to see events like this and meet people like JB that are so passionate that not only, when things are down, but it's people like JB that make me inspired and make us as a company to continue to drive it and raise the bar for the big and tall community. So we're so proud.
Yeah,
yes.
We thank you so much.
Yes.
Our industry
Yes.
thanks you for
Yes.
taking that on. Because
Absolutely.
a lot of people could have and should have done it and they haven't, and you did.
And
So
I
thank
think
you.
it's great to see more and more brands coming out. We
Yes.
need more. It's great.
Agreed.
It's great for the community.
Agreed. But
So
you guys are leading
thank
the way.
you. We're
so
trying,
thank you
and
so
thank
much.
you so much. We're very
Excellent.
proud. Thank you so much for having us.
This is photographer Kia Caldwell. So tell us, why do you think the Full Figured Industry Awards is so important to the culture of the plus size industry?
Because I think that sometimes we're not always awarded publicly amongst the masses.
Right.
So in order to have confidence that in ourselves, then our community should actually support us and provide awards to us so that we can continue on with what we do every day.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
100%.
Nice. So what are your hopes for the industry in the future?
So, I feel like mainstream is catching on.
Mm-hmm.
I just ask that it continues. Like, it continues to progress and that we're seen as equals and not just an addition to, if that makes sense.
Yeah. From a photography standpoint, are you seeing like big changes when it comes to the modeling and fashion and the opportunities that even you are getting?
I do actually. I think of course there could be more, but I do. I think even when you think about the shows like America's Top Model and things, they always incorporate at least one plus. Some people may think they're not plus enough, but plus comes in all different sizes. So just that little step is a step in the right direction. So I think that even as a photographer, the opportunities that I get as well, really say something to the progression that is ahead of us. Yeah.
Right. 100%.
Nice. So what do you think we as a community can do to continue to push that narrative?
I think that continuously to be positive in the community, because sometimes we beat each other up, but if we continue to stay positive and push our narrative forward, then everybody else will kind of fall in suit.
That's right.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Love your positivity. Thank
Yeah.
you so much. In the house. She's in New York, y'all. So Maui, tell us, why is the Full Figured Industry Awards so important to the plus size community?
I think that it is important to the plus-size community because it is plus specific. It's a safe space specifically for us. It separates us from anything else that anyone is doing. And not that I think that separation is important at this point, but it's vital to help so many people understand that this is where you start and then you go up.
I love that.
Nice. What would you want to see more of in this industry?
I would definitely want to still see more inclusion. I think that a lot of times people think that, you see plus size people here, you see plus size people there, but there is still a certain plus size woman that you see more then you see other plus size women. So I think that we still need inclusion in regards to size, in regards to color, in regards to genre, because everyone is not into fashion, everyone is not into beauty, and those are specifically the only spaces that we see plus size women in. But there's no one way to be a woman.
And what would you say to someone that's kind of like starting and putting their foot in the door into the industry, whether it be, their own business or modeling? They need some positivity because there's so much, and we are definitely very saturated. We're a nice, cool club together. How do they get in? Like for someone like Leah that's just starting out, what would you say to Leah?
I would say be true to yourself. I would say start where you are, because a lot of times you watch the people who you aspire to be like and who are inspiring you, and you feel like you have to come in at a certain level and you only have to meet your standard. Like that is the thing. So many people want to come in at the top, and if you come in at the top, you don't understand the bottom, and then you'll gradually fall because you don't know.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So good to see
nice
you.
meeting you.
I know. So for those of you that have been living under a rock, this is Phyllis LeBrock. She is Sydney's Closet, and tonight she's being honored. I am so happy that you are here to see you. I feel like I haven't seen you in so long. I know.
Miss
You
you.
look beautiful.
Miss you.
I know.
Yeah.
Tell us about Sydney's Closet and why it's so important for Sydney's Closet to be at the Full Figured Industry Awards.
Well, we're so grateful to be here. It is so important to us because it means that we're making a difference in the lives of curvy women. One of the things that happens when women have real curves is there's a lot of friction when you go out looking for fashion. And this awards show and presentation and event means that we're taking some of that friction out of the fashion experience. I think people say size doesn't matter. Well, it does. It really does matter. If you're going shopping for a prom dress or a bridal gown or something to wear to a family celebration or an office Christmas party, and you can't find something fabulous that fits and flatters your curves, it does make a difference if it's not in your size.
That's right.
Yeah.
It does. So what would you tell a customer or the curvy woman? What's the one thing that you think they should keep in their closet?
I think she should keep in her closet a red dress.
Yes.
Woo! And this is one of ours you're wearing, and or a jumpsuit. Please feel free. Break out of the black if you want to. You don't have to wear black. Pink, red, royal blue. Have fun. Get out of your safety zone.
Absolutely. I love that. So tonight you're being honored. I
Oh, my
can't
God.
wait to hear what you have to say. Can we get a little bit of a snippet of how you're going to inspire us? I'm going to have to grab the tissues, I know. For that. Can you give us a little bit of your inspiration in so many years of being in the industry?
Yeah, well, I think the sneak peek is that there's someone famous I'm going to thank. Very famous.
Yay!
So I think that should be a lot of fun.
Oh, I can't wait. Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, you ain't even had your question yet.
I've been talking.
Oh, you've been talking.
And
Oh, okay. So are they ready? Y'all ready for me to start? Okay. Gwendolyn DeVoe. Welcome. You looking fabulous as always, darling.
Thank you so much.
Yes. I'm so excited to see you and to be in your presence and all these things. How do you feel?
I feel relaxed.
Okay.
I feel grateful.
Yes.
And I'm just so happy to be here to see everyone in the community back together again. It's going to be an awesome night.
And so you're doing something a little different with us tonight. What is that you're doing?
I am the voice of God.
Ooh, a little voiceover situation.
I hope that doesn't get me in trouble.
All right, but listen, this is how we do. We expand our careers, and we're doing something new. Full Figure Fashion Week, and now look at you, a superstar, celebrity.
Medium star.
Medium star. I don't know about all that. We're not going to belittle anything.
Medium star.
Yeah.
So I can grow.
Yeah, absolutely. Who are you excited to see tonight?
I am excited to see who's going to win most popular vlogger.
Okay.
I'm excited to see who's going to win the big and tall male model, because I love me a juicy big and tall male model.
Big and tall.
Big and tall.
You know how we do.
So I'm excited. I'm excited to see everyone, but those categories, I'm like, who's going to take home the prize?
Oh, well, we're going to find out tonight.
We're going to find out.
Okay.
Absolutely.
And I can't wait.
We're going to have a time
We're
tonight.
going to have a time on tonight. For you. Hello. Good to see you. You all that? Yes. Get into it.
Please do.
Yes, how are you guys?
We do almost all we do.
Pictures
Yes.
first.
Yes.
Hey, thank you so much for coming tonight.
No, thank you guys for having me.
Yes.
Oh, you look fabulous.
But you know, it's Tamara Ivy, y'all.
Oh, wow.
The Queen Bee.
Thank you.
I mean, have they not mistaken you for Beyonce at all? Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Virgo season.
Get into these hips and
Yes.
body. Come on.
Yes.
I'm loving it. But you never miss.
No, I
you
can't.
never ever miss.
No, I
and,
can't.
And you look like this in real life.
Real life.
Not just on the ground.
Not on the ground. Yes.
So good to see. How are you doing this evening?
I miss you guys. I miss you guys so much. It feels so great to be around everyone.
Absolutely.
We've been on a hiatus for 2 to 3 years. I feel great to be back out. I miss the full-figured industry, you know? I miss you guys so much. And thank you so much, Tawana, Queen Size Magazine, and the Full Figured Industry Awards for having me.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. Who are you looking to see tonight?
OMG, there's so many great people I'm looking forward to seeing. I think I can't even pinpoint. I'm so not biased that way. I want to see everyone. The dresses are amazing. I think that's what I really want to see is the fashion.
Can you tell us what does the FFIAs award mean to the culture?
Wow. I mean, for this to even be happening, to be a presenter, to be nominated, to be a host, to be a part of Tawana's dream, I mean, she's pushing through. And the pandemic was the only reason she stopped, and she still kept on production. And I think that's important, consistency. And we need to continue that force, because we need award shows and platforms like this to educate the community who the plus size industry is, and even though how small it is, but the impact that we make on the community.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you guys. Thank you. I'm so happy to be
We're
here.
going to take a lot of selfies tonight.
Yes, we are. Tag.
Tag, tag, tag.
I am Tamara Ivy.
Yes.
Yes.
Where can they find you, though, on the Instagram?
On Instagram, I am Tamara Ivy. On Facebook, it's Ivy Styles on my business page. That's where it happens.
Okay.
Have fun. And then ivystyles.com.
All righty.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
I
can't wait for our annual picture.
From Lane Bryant.
Hi, how are you guys?
I'm good. How are you tonight?
I'm so excited to be here.
Yes, absolutely. We're happy to have you here.
Yeah, what a beautiful day. Could we have asked for a better day in New York?
Well,
November?
I was a little
In
nervous
November.
at first. I was a little nervous. In November, it feels like spring.
It is spring.
It is spring.
Well,
It's
beautiful
spring.
autumn day.
Absolutely.
There we go.
absolutely. So excited to have you here, Lane Bryant. I
Yes.
think everybody knows who or what Lane Bryant is.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, but can you tell us a little bit more about what Lane Bryant is doing, or what's next, or what's going on
look,
in the Lane Bryant?
Sure, in the
lab?
Lane Bryant world. Well, I'll tell you. I mean, we've been around since 1904.
Yes.
I haven't, but you know, it's just one of those things that everybody has their ups and downs. It's retail. We have, 600 stores across the country, plus a huge online business. So yes, we're the most well known as far as brand recognition. But I think everybody's like, retail goes up and down, but we're really coming out with new fashion every day. But we're so well known for our fits too. But when we can get that right designer in there and we have the right fits and the fashion, amazing. And I don't know if you guys have seen Holiday yet. It's crazy.
Not
good.
yet.
Very good.
Okay.
It just launched last week.
Okay. Ooh.
Yeah.
We're always excited about that.
Yeah.
The fall and the winter
Yep.
collections. I mean, I love layers myself. So
Oh,
I'm
give
all
me a
for it.
cardigan.
Big
Give me
sweaters. Oh my God. Oh,
Yeah.
It's my happy place.
And blazers. I love
Absolutely.
our blazers.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
tell me this: how do you define style, in your personal opinion?
When you're comfortable in what you're wearing and you're confident, that's really all that matters. I don't care if you're wearing I don't care as long as you're comfortable and you feel confident. I feel like, somebody asked me that before, and my sister looked at me back when I was uncomfortable about what I was wearing big old black sweatshirts down to here, trying to hide my body, and I was like, what the hell am I doing? I mean, people could look at my face and say I'm fat. That's honestly what she said.
Listen,
but it's true,
plump.
right?
That's what I like to say. Pleasantly
Well,
plump.
it doesn't. The word doesn't bother me. It's just the ideation of what other people think. So as long as you're confident about it, who cares? Wear what you want.
Absolutely, I agree with that.
Yeah.
because I love
Yes.
I do too. I do too.
So what's the one thing that you would say that someone should keep in their closet?
There's some really. I think with this back to work thing, I think some of the structured leggings.
Okay.
Our Livy collection has become very, very popular. All of a sudden, that's like the everyday. But structured leggings, structured pawnee. I love pawnee because you can throw it in a bag and go too. Always have that black pair of pants that fits you well, you're confident in.
Universal.
Absolutely. You can put anything on top of it and go.
Nice. Well, thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Thank-
And we're going to have to chat more.
We should.
Absolutely.
We should.
'Cause I don't think this is my first time meeting you for the first time.
Absolutely not.
Yes.
I've been around for so long,
Okay.
it's so
We're
it's
gonna
sort of
chat more.
scary.
Well, thank you so much.
But not as long as Lena Bryant. Not 1904. Keep that. Do not
let
get
them know she
confused.
does not look like she's born in 1904.
Do not get
Yes.
confused.
Thank you so much, Heather. Have
Thank
a
you,
great
guys.
one. Bye-bye.
So much, Heather. Thank you.
Okay.
We have Miss Full Figure, DMV 2022.
Yes.
I feel like that's a wrap.
I mean, it does.
Back to you.
You gonna drop some fire on that?
Feel it
Bars.
down.
Bars.
Bars. I mean, I don't know if I'm worthy to be in the presence of such beauty.
Come on, you
I
know
mean,
you are.
And at the end of the day, I actually had the presence and the opportunity and all that to see this lady crowned Miss Full Figure DMV 2022. How does it feel?
It was at first overwhelming, but now I just feel so energized and ready to really walk in this purpose. I'm so thankful for the opportunity.
You're very welcome. I'm glad that you were there to compete. You're beautiful.
I'm lucky. I got two beautiful queens that's here with us today out of the three that was crowned. Miss Full Figure DMV and Miss Exquisite Full Figure DMV 2022.
And
I'm
tell the world who you are. You are the director, correct?
I am Lorene Comer-Ross, the director of the Miss Full Figure DMV pageant, where we believe size has no barrier on beauty, and we are sisterhood like no other.
And that's on period.
Period. We are so excited to have you ladies here tonight. I want to ask you individually, how do you define style?
Ooh. Style for me is whatever you are feeling like that day and having the freedom to express that. You know, having the freedom to express how you feel in that moment through what you're wearing, that's style, regardless of whether it's a button up with some sweatpants. If you rocking that, if you rocking that, if you owning that, then that's your style. Then that's how you're feeling in that moment, and it will work. It will work. It'll work.
Miss Ross. how
Yes,
do you
my
define
love. It's artwork for the personality. So style is artwork for your personality. You are able to embrace who you are. Like tonight, I did a little shimmy because I like to shimmy through things. You know what I mean? So if you take your personal artwork, you get what you get, right? A beautiful sense of style.
Well, our time has come to an end, but we are not going to finish this conversation. We're going to finish this later. We're going to
All
talk
right.
more. Thank you, ladies, so much for having me.
All right, thank
Taking
you.
the time out to come on the red carpet.
Exquisite.
Yes, Miss Exquisite. Ah, we're going to talk more later because I want to know who designed these outfits. Yes, the looks. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank